Studying in London sounds glamorous, but is it the right fit for your student? Here we explore campus life, culture shocks, and what every parent should know about studying in London. Hey everyone, today I'm here in London with my son Joaquin as we explore whether this incredible city could be the right fit for him to study. He's still deciding what and where he wants to study, but we're doing what so many families do, getting the boots on the ground, seeing the universities, and getting a feel for life as a student here in London. So whether you're a student thinking about studying abroad or a parent like me figuring all of this out, I will walk you through our first impressions, the good, the not so good, and everything in between about London as a student city. So let's start with the obvious. London has a certain energy that you just can't ignore. It's vibrant, historic, and honestly a little overwhelming at times, but in the best ways. We've been walking everywhere, past Buckingham Palace, along the Thames, even sneaking to a few famous markets. And, having all of this at your doorsteps, especially for students, is really surreal. And you don't have to spend a fortune just to enjoy it. So much of London's culture, iconic sites, historic neighborhoods, beautiful parks, it's free. So the cultural side of London is a huge plus for many students. And I mean, where else can you finish class and then pop into the British Museum or the National Gallery for free? Okay, London has world-class theater, art, history, and so many student discounts. We learned that you can get £5 tickets to the Globe Theatre, heavily discounted West End shows, and even more. And of course, whether you're a teenager, will even take advantage of these things is going to depend on them. But knowing that it's available, it's also such a perk. And when the city feels a little too hectic, London has some gorgeous parks. We spent some time in Regent's Park, and honestly, it doesn't feel like you're in a busy city at all. And now, onto why we're really here is the universities. London's higher education scene is intimidating but impressive. You've got UCL, King's College, where I am here today, LSE, Imperial, plus art schools, music academies, and specialist institutions. Its academic excellence is at its finest, but also very competitive. So as a parent, I love seeing so many choices in one city. It means your teen doesn't have just one option, and the reputation of these schools is global. But and it's a big but, London isn't your classic campus experience. These universities are woven into the city itself. There's no big, self-contained student bubble, and you're in the real world with professionals, tourists, and locals all mixed in. So for some students, that independence and that freedom is going to be exciting, but for others, it might feel a bit isolating or overwhelming. Accommodation is another reality check. Most students don't live right here in the city next to their classes. It's normal to have a 20 to 30-minute commute by foot or by tube. And London rent, let's just say you're paying for the privilege of being here. Small rooms, shared spaces, it's all part of the package. It's expensive, no sugarcoating that. So one thing I do love about London is the diversity. You hear every language walking down the street. And, no matter where you go or no matter where you're from, you'll find communities, markets, restaurants that remind you of home. As a parent, that's comforting, knowing that your child isn't completely on their own in a foreign environment. And for international students, London is incredibly welcoming. Transport is another advantage. London's connected to everywhere. Trains, buses, the tube. It's easy to explore, and with several major airports nearby, a weekend trip to Europe is totally doable. But let's keep it real. Transport costs do add up, and rush hour, you'll be squeezed in tighter than you ever thought possible. So safety is another thing on my mind. Like any major city, there are areas that aren't as safe, especially late at night. But I've honestly felt safer here than I expected, and London does a great job with security in high traffic areas. So, is London the right place for my son to study? Well, the jury's still out. It's exciting, diverse, full of opportunity, but it's also intense, expensive, and not for everyone. So if your family is exploring universities abroad, I hope this gave you a little insight into London. I'll share more of our journey as we keep exploring, and please let me know in the comment section below whether you would consider studying abroad. Would London be your choice? And parents, what's on your mind as your teen considers university life in another country? Thank you so much for coming along with me today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Expat Living, and follow our journey helping families make the move abroad.